This video is going to show you how to place windows, and I'm going to cover a couple of other little things that kind of go along with windows as well. But anyway, this is just a small two-room cabin, two-bedroom cabin, two bedrooms over here, garage over here, double car garage or two-car garage, and then of course kitchen and living area. Very simple design, just kind of a design for a lake house. But anyway, we're going to place some windows in this project, and windows of course have their own tools. You see the window tool right here. I click on that and I get windows, and you see over here in the properties panel, if I click down the drop down menu, and I can change the type of window, and by the way, this is called the type selector. So if anyone ever says type selector, that's what they're talking about, is this selector right here. Okay. But I can choose the windows they already have in here. One thing I need to make sure of is that the windows that are provided here, or the one that I choose anyway, does meet code standards for bedrooms. In this area of the world, we must have 5.7 square feet of clearance when the window is open for someone to crawl out of if there was a fire. So these don't quite meet the, well, this one kind of does. But I'm going to load family and choose a completely different window. And I am going to, oops, it showed up on the other screen. There we go. Okay, so this is, once I click that load family, it gives me all of the families that are available in their folders. And I am going to click on Windows. And I think you have to double click on them. And sometimes it may not cooperate. You can just click on Windows and then click Open. And here are my windows. I like casement windows. I'm going to choose casement windows for this, not the awning type, because this cabin is surrounded by lots of trees and it will be shaded very well. So we can go to a single casement, I think, and then you'll see the preview right over here of how this casement window will look. It's general shape. What it means by right is that it's direction it will open in. Left, of course, means it will open in the left direction. So a casement window basically opens like a door. It doesn't slide open from the bottom or the top. It opens like a door. So we'll do this one, the single right. And we'll need to choose a size. Now on this one, we need to make sure that, again, we got that 24 square feet, or not 24 square feet, sorry, that 5.7 square feet of access, and the opening, because I'm using a casement window, I have to be careful and make sure they're at least 24 inches wide as far as the openings are concerned. So I am going to choose, oh boy, they don't have one the size that I need. Well, okay, let's choose a different window. Cancel that. And just to keep things in perspective, because I don't want to have to go into showing you how to adjust, deep editing, I guess would be a good word for that, of those windows. So let's go with something common, very standard. Let's do a single hung. Let's see, we got single hung, double, and single hung. I'm going to use the single hung on the bedrooms. So I'm going to click on this, and again, thinking of how wide I need this to be, just to make sure that I have the required opening, I am going to go with a 34 by 56. Okay, and I'm going to click on that to say okay. And as soon as it gets through thinking here, there we go. Now we can place them. These are our bedrooms. And as you see, I'm placing the window, and depending on what side of the wall I am hovering, it will change the direction of the window. Of course, I want to hover to the outside because I want the outside of the window, the outside of the sash, to actually be on the outside. Okay, so there we go. There's your window. And it's facing toward the outside. Now one thing I want to do is I want to go and do a double check on my measurement here, and this is something that you should probably do as well. So I'm going to go to my my west elevation, Click on that. There's my window. It shows you that it opens up in this direction right there. I'm going to get my ruler. I'm going to measure my opening. My opening is going to start right here. And that is more than 24 inches across. Okay, so it's definitely widthwise. Let's see how much it opens. Okay, so this will be, and typically it won't go all the way to this line here. It'll kind of come right up under that. But we get roughly close to 2 feet. So I am pretty sure we are covered there. You can multiply that if you want to and figure that out. If anything, I might just have to get a little bit taller window to make sure that meets the requirements. But I'm pretty sure that does. I'm not going to really calculate that for the sake of the video. But anyway, just make sure that you do have 5.7 square feet open if you're using this kind of window, or any kind of window, 5.7 square feet. And that's how you place a bedroom window. There's other window options. I like to use, larger windows for, say, like living areas. And I might use some higher windows for, say, like a bathroom. Let's go and take a look at that, why don't we? Okay, so going back to level 1, and this is my bathroom. I'm going to choose a window for this, and I don't need a big window. I could have a big window if I wanted to, but I'm just going to put like a ventilation type of window, and I'm going to put it high on the wall. Load family, and I am going to choose square opening sliding. Here we go. Sliding double. No, that's not what I'm after. This is of course the new program. They may have taken the sliding window that I typically use. They may have taken that out. Window fixed, wall awning flat, pivot to pyramid, ridge, round, top. Okay, let's go in here and try this sliding single or window sliding. Double, single. Oh, double is the only choice I have. Okay, so open, and I'm going to choose the size. It's going to be a narrow size. These are pretty big too. So again, that's going to be one of those issues where I'm going to have to go in and actually make the window or edit one of the ones that's already included, which we will cover much later. But let's say I am going to place this wall or this window in my bathroom. Place it like so, and I'm going to go back to my west view and to view that. And you can see it's kind of low on the wall for a bathroom window. To be like a ventilation type window, I want it to be high. So all I really got to do is I got to click on it and just move it up with my mouse and put it up about right here. And it actually would be a little bit smaller than that. It wouldn't be quite that tall, I guess. But that's how you would sort of move a window around. You can do the same thing with this one if you need to, moving it up, down, around, everywhere, however you want to do that. Yes, it does conflict with the joined wall, so let's move it back over here. And that's windows. And the next video, stay tuned for doors.